How do we get better? We're telling stories. We're telling stories in our mind. The stories of our own pain and the reasons that we've been left behind. We manufacture these stories from the way we see our life. But the vision needs correction when we aren't seeing our life right. What are the stories? What are the stories in your mind? The stories that hold us back and that waste our precious time. Instead, we need the stories that lift us up, like the stories of self-love and the story that we are enough. We're telling stories. We're telling stories in our mind. Tell yourself the story that no matter what, you will be fine. The stories that we tell, it is where it all begins. A life we have prospered is how the story it must end. If we tell it, we can do it. The story can come true. The story starts with I am, and then it describes the best version of you. Because how you see yourself is everything, and you control your sight. Stop living in the darkness. Instead, see that you are the light. The light that will help you see them. See the words that are on the page of the story that is written, of the life that you will live today. Today's story is immaculate. Conceive a story of your best. Let that story be of your enlightenment until the day that you rest. We're telling stories. We're telling stories in our mind. And we all must get better. A better story we must find. Be reminded that your story, it is always true. And the story of your life, it will always depend on you. We're telling stories. We're telling stories in our mind. The moral of our story, it must stand the test of time.